iPut Real Estate is Dublin's leading property investment company. For almost 60 years, a custodian of the city embracing excellence in design, sustainability and occupier experience. More than that, iPut understands that real change means transforming how valuable, vibrant and loved a neighbourhood is. Discover how they build and invest. Head to iput.com now and learn about their passion for their projects and their unique presence in Dublin. iPut, creator of exceptional places, custodian of the city.
Library buildings are often some of the most impressive pieces of architecture in a city. They reflect the design trends at the time of their conception. And for the city library in South Africa's busiest metropolis, that process produced a grand Italianate structure which now acts as a peaceful stopping point amidst the urban hustle and bustle. You're listening to Tall Stories, a Monocle production brought to you by the team behind The Urbanist. I'm Andrew Tuck. In this episode, Elna Schütz finds some peace and quiet in Johannesburg City Library.
There's something special about stepping into a library anywhere in the world. There's that unique hush, a peaceful silence of concentration between the rows and rows of possible worlds hidden between pages. And of course, there's the lovely smell of books. For residents of Johannesburg, that feeling hasn't been as accessible for a while. The main city library remained shut for almost 5 years due to renovations. Authors and local residents protested, and now the historical building is once again a hub of knowledge and wonder. It sits in the busy centre of the city, just opposite City Hall. The Italianate building was finished 90 years ago and built by Cape Town architect John Perry, who won the job in a competition. The entrance of the multi-storey imposing building has 3 high arches, and the side facades show stone medallions with great literary, scientific or philosophical figures. The renovated library spans over 13,000 square meters and holds over 700,000 books. Step inside the high atrium and you'll be greeted by escalators going up multiple stories to various types of collections. The escalators squeak a tad, and so do many of the floors, so the building is anything but hushed silent. Character hides behind every leather-covered bench and wooden bookcase. The books themselves span everything from an extensive African literature collection to a brightly decorated children's library holding gems like Don't Tickle the Polar Bear. And it's not just books, of course. There's multimedia, an art collection, and a music library with lots of sheet music and a piano. While there are certainly more ancient libraries in other parts of the world, this one has been around since the start. In the 1890s, within a decade of the gold mining settlement turned city, Johannesburg had a library. The institution also reflects some of the country's more difficult history with inequality. It was the first library in the country to open its doors to all races 20 years before apartheid ended. Its librarian in the 1960s and 70s, Anna H. Smith, was the first woman to head up a major cultural institution in the city. Of course, the library keeps up with the digital age, offering a variety of newspapers, academic and literary options online. It makes itself useful beyond books with a variety of community outreach projects and skills training. But in a city with many socioeconomic challenges, the safe and calm space between the racks is crucial to many. Besides, who doesn't love a good book?
Tall Stories is a Monocle production from the team behind The Urbanist. This episode was written by Elna Schütz and produced and edited by David Stevens. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast to receive new episodes every week. I'm Andrew Tuck. Goodbye, and thank you for listening, city lovers.
iPut Real Estate is Dublin's leading property investment company. For almost 6 decades, they've owned and developed the best workplaces in Ireland, setting standards and attracting global capital to the Irish market. As a gateway to Europe, Dublin is a global centre for investment. iPut leads the market by delivering innovative, design-led workplaces and public spaces that enhance the occupier experience and neighbourhood life. Their ambition to set new benchmarks in workplace quality, attract leading businesses to Dublin, all while delivering strong, sustainable returns for their investors. Find out how they're building this future. Head to iput.com now. iPut, creator of exceptional places, custodian of the city.